afternoon, folks. Big Bo here with another great Class A motorhome value from Parkway RV Center. Today, just got in a very nice and affordable older motorhome. This is a 2002 Fleetwood Southwind, model number 35R. Just has 56,322 miles on it. I've got it running right now. I've got the 5,500 watt Onan generator running, which just has 234 hours. Got two big slide outs, 36 foot long, bumper to bumper. Of course, Fleetwood Southwind is the second best selling motorhome of all time, second only to its cousin, the Fleetwood Bounder. Fleetwood's exclusive power platform, which gives you 35 cubic foot of exterior storage, which it also has an all steel foundation, so you get a lot less flex when you're driving down the road, which means less sway. Built on a Ford 550 chassis. Tires have a 2016 date code on them. And this has got the longer chassis, the 228 inch long wheelbase. Longer the wheelbase, again folks, the less sway. Got a 5,000 pound hitch on the back. Both slide outs have awning toppers. Notice the size of this bedroom slide, folks. It's the size of most super slides on other RVs. So technically, this is almost like you could call this a 2 super slide unit. So as far as square footage on the inside, you're right up there with most triple slide motorhomes, thanks to that extra large bedroom slide. I still got a 5,500 Onan Marquee Gold running great. Roof access. Excuse me, folks. This slide out does not have a topper, but the other one does. Got the optional driver's door. 305 horsepower, 420 pound-feet of torque. Glass looks great. A little bit dirty. It just came in and pretty cold out here to wash one, so we haven't washed it yet. Got a 10-gallon DSI water heater. I've got the furnace on right now. It's nice and toasty inside. Awning's in great shape. Got the AlumaGuard awning. Let's look inside this 35R Southwind. Now, folks, this has had, it is a 16-year-old motorhome. I'm not gonna blow smoke up your rear end and tell you this thing's absolutely like new. It's not. It does have some flaws to it, but all in all, I would consider it above average condition for the year model. Had some modifications done to it that I can tell, and I'll show you. Let's start up here in the front. 56,322 miles to be exact. No warning lights, no check engine light. Just got the parking brake light on, so I have it on. Backup camera works. Got a manual point satellite dish. Dash looks good. It's not beat up. When people have had cats, especially cats or cats and dogs, and they had these big dashes, cats and dogs love to sit up there. And when they had that vinyl covery like most of this dash does, their claws are going to pick at it. And you can tell right away if they've had pets in here or not by the condition of the dash. And of course, you've got a little handy dandy fold up tray right here. And this is a passenger side tray that slides open. So you not only do you get storage behind it, but you've got a place there for a laptop or prop your arms up to read a book. However you want to do it. These are flex steel leather captain's chairs. They both swivel for party seating. Now, as you may or may not have noticed, the previous owners have replaced a few things in here. They took the carpet out and put a hardwood floor in here in the living area, which actually, and you've heard me say this before, folks, when people put different floors in RVs or do some modifications, they either do a really crappy job or they do a good job. Folks, this is a professionally done job. Trimmed out right. I mean, folks, I'd love to get the name and number of whoever did this hardwood floor, because I'd love to have them do some hardwood floor work in my own home, because they done that good of a job. I mean, fits perfect, trimmed out perfect, looks great. Now, I've got a chair coming for this RV. I just ordered off Amazon. It's going to be here in a few days. Now, as best I can tell on a computer screen, the color is going to match the sofa. Now, I can't guarantee. It might not be a little darker, a little lighter once I get here in person, but at least it'll have a chair in here, and it'll be a reclining chair. And this sofa right here, they've took the original sleeper sofa out. They put a very comfortable house sofa in here, so it does not make a bed, but you can still sleep one on it. And a lot of people do that, folks. They don't, a lot of people like to get away from it all, and that's including family. So, at least this way, you've got your own place, and if somebody wants to go with you, you've got sleeping for one. That's it. So I can kind of see the advantage of that, folks. That is the whole point of getting away from it all. Table and 4 chairs. Now, you do have plenty of room in here for an air mattress. In fact, probably 2 air mattresses. So, you could probably sleep 2 on each air mattress if you wanted to. But that's up to you. You don't have to tell them that. And like I said, I've got the chair coming. Got the carpeted headliner. Looks great. Real hardwood cabinet. Back in 2002, which doesn't seem that long ago, but it was 16 years ago, folks. And of course, $1 was worth a little bit more than it is today. In 2002 prices, this was $108,000 back then. Quite a bit more today. In fact, new RV prices have almost doubled since 2002. So in other words, you're going to spend close to $200,000 today for an equivalent motorhome. And so obviously it's not a base model, and of course Fleetwood is the oldest name in the RV industry. They built more motorhomes, Class A motorhomes, than anybody by a magnitude of several times. Got real corian countertops, and like I said, folks, it's not perfect. I show you the good and the bad because we've been here 50 years, folks, and you don't stay here 50 years by hiding or painting over damaged stuff. And I've seen a lot of other people that do videos on RVs that they sell, and they'll say, oh, it's like new, it's perfect. And you'll see cracks here, stains there, at least I do, and they just pan the camera over it real quick so you don't see it. But you do have a crack right here on the corian countertops, probably been there for years. Does not affect the functionality of this countertop whatsoever. Nothing there that's going to keep you from enjoying it. And you got a couple little scuff marks there on the edge of the stovetop cover. But folks, I like to show you that because I don't want you coming in here nitpicking this thing to death, expecting it to be brand new, because it's not, folks. Take this in the frame of mind like you were buying a 16-year-old SUV or a 16-year-old pickup truck or a van or a sedan. I mean, it's a 16-year-old used vehicle. Now, everything, we're going to make sure everything functions on it. All your major systems, we go through an extensive major systems check for the option A price of $29,900. So anything as far as functionality that does not work, we will replace it. Like if the fridge doesn't work or the generator quits working, we're going to fix it or replace it, and that's included for the $29,900 price. Cosmetic stuff, folks, we don't cover that. Nobody does. I mean, if you have to cosmetically make a motorhome new, you might as well get a new price for it. So that's just part of buying a 16-year-old motorhome. That's why you're paying $29,900 instead of $108,000. I mean, that's almost $80,000 in savings. For $80,000, I think I can put up with a cracked countertop or two. I don't know about you, but I know I could. Got the upgrade 12 cubic foot refrigerator freezer, or that is electric or propane. We'll make sure that works perfectly. Got a stove top and oven, and it's got the optional microwave convection oven. So you've actually got 2 ovens. This is a microwave and electric oven, so you can bake in this, and you've also got a propane oven and a propane stovetop. Got double ducted airs. That furnace does a great job. If I'm not mistaken, 34,000 BTU ducted furnace, which is plenty for this RV. These are well insulated RVs. Another thing that's nice about that power platform is you've got polyethylene coated exterior storage base. So all you got to do is take a hose and a brush to it to clean them. and all the plumbing's enclosed and it's got heat ran to the basement. So right now I've got the furnace on. Part of that furnace is heating that basement where the plumbing and the tanks are at. So even though it's 20, I think the high today is like 22 degrees, I could still camp and put water on this if I wanted to. Got a side closet, and this is where that extra big slide out comes in handy. You got a queen island bed in the slide out plus this big closet. Now I've already, I noticed it's got a cracked mirror. I am going to replace that. I got a glass guy that comes out a couple times a week and replaces all those, so that's no big deal. These are cedar line closets, lighted cedar line closets. Up here in the back bedroom, you got an east-west queen island bed. That's a real 60 by 80 queen island bed. Now the TV is missing in the bedroom. We don't include TVs as part of our checkout. However, you know, if you want us to install a TV, let your salesperson know. We'll install you a new TV in here and we'll just add it to the price. You know, we'll just charge you whatever it costs us. Got a little makeup get ready area so you can sit on the foot of the bed and do all that. Another mini closet in here. You've got individual reading lamps. You've got a solid sliding privacy door for maximum privacy. And you got a fully enclosed side bathroom, which I personally like because this way, when you're in the restroom getting ready, you're not blocking access to any part of the RV. You got an upgrade porcelain RV toilet. You can see around the skylight, there's no signs of water stains, water damage. Now we just winterized this, so there's a little bit of water in here where it ran out the, where some water and antifreeze ran out of the pipes when they were blowing it out. But all in all, this is a nice RV, folks. And like I said, don't mistake nice for new. As I'm sure 99% of you know that, but there's always that 1% that comes in here that wants a brand new RV for a used price, and when they come here and they see imperfections, they hit Google and they hit the internet and start writing all these reviews. So that's why I tell you up front, folks, I don't portray these things to be anything but what they are, and that is nice used RVs. Now, folks, we have two different ways to buy here, as many of you know. We have an option A and an option B. Option A is the price that attracted you to this motorhome, and the option A price is $29,900. That's a haggle-free, and that includes the chair too, by the way, when it arrives. That is a haggle-free price, folks. In other words, don't come in here and want all the benefits of the option A price and expect a discount, because it's not going to happen. We go through a very extensive major checkout. Now, does it cover every single little thing on an RV? No, but it covers all the major important systems. It covers a lot more stuff than most RV dealers are going to check out on a 16-year-old motorhome. And if you want a copy of what we check out for the price that you pay, contact your sales department. Now, if there's something not on that list that you want done or you want checked out, we can still do it, but now that we have to add it to the price. In other words, if you want something done that's not on there and it costs $300 to do it, we'll have to add $300 to the price. We have a very set markup. Our checklist, we've calculated it to a certain amount per unit to check it out, and that's what we go by. And sometimes we win, sometimes we lose. We've literally cost us thousands of dollars to sell an RV because we spent more on getting the unit to pass the checkout than we planned on. And it happens sometimes. That's just part of it. It's a roll of the dice for you, the buyer, and a roll of the dice for us, the seller. But, we go through this checklist, and I strongly encourage anybody wanting to buy an RV from us, contact our sales department. They're non-commissioned, so you don't have any sales pressure, no games or gimmicks. And have them email you over a list of what we check out for the price that we charge. And they'll also tell you what the current lead time is for a Class A checkout, because we don't check them out till we sell them. And most bigger RV dealers are like that, folks, especially when you have 170 used RVs in stock. because there's no way I could honestly pre-check 170 RVs without hiring about 20 or 25 more RV technicians. Those guys don't work cheap. That means my overhead goes up. That means my prices go up, and suddenly this $29.9 price turns into $34.9 or $39.9 like everybody else's is, simply because you didn't want to wait a week or so to have it checked out. So definitely advantages to that. Keeps my overhead down. It's simple economics, folks. The lower the overhead, the lower the prices. That's why these big chain corporate dealers are so much more expensive than independent dealers like us, because they spend millions of dollars a year sponsoring NASCAR and college football bowls and advertising everywhere. You know, those dealers don't pay those costs. You, the buyer, or at least the buyers that purchase RVs from them, pay the cost by paying thousands more for the same RV, plus getting charged thousands of dollars in extra after-sales fees that are 100% dealer profit that we don't charge. Folks, we're family owned and operated since 1968. Been here for 50 years. We've always been here for you, always will be. We're a third generation, family owned and operated, used RV dealerships. One of the largest, oldest, and most successful independently owned used RV dealers in the country. Family operated, folks. You know, we've sold generations of families their dream RV, and we can do the same for you. We try to carry something for anybody's price range and budget, whether it's $29.9 or $19.9 or $49.9 or $149.9, folks. We've got options for you. I mean, we've got motorhomes starting as low as $69.95, and got plenty of RVs to choose from, folks. More used inventory than any used RV dealer or new RV dealer within a 500-mile radius of us, and that's some pretty impressive bragging rights there, folks. In other words, if you come here and look, folks, be prepared to spend several hours here, especially if you're in the market for a used Class A motorhome, because you're going to see a lot of them you're going to want to look at. And folks, like I said, that option A price is $29.9, checked out, ready to go. That's what I call the stress-free, worry-free price. Now, for those of you, even though this is a great buy, even though it's one of the lowest price 2002 Southwind 35Rs on the internet, close to this mileage and condition, you still want some kind of discount. That's why we created option B. Option B is we sell you the RV the same way we got it, which was as is, as it sits. Take the good with any potential bad. Of course, I'll include the chair since I've already ordered it and paid for it, regardless of what you take. But that's taking everything else just like it sits. Basically, a jump in and go price only. You're not going to get an inspection, and you're not going to get a walkthrough demonstration. And the option A price includes a personalized walkthrough demonstration by the RV tech that checked it out when you pick it up after it's been through service. Option B does not, because obviously we can't show you how to operate everything if we didn't check it out. Anyway, folks, if you want a price on option B, contact your sales department at 706-965-7929, and they'll be happy to give you a price on option B. And I'm not expecting you make that kind of decision based on my videos and what I say, and I strongly encourage you, first of all, to come here and look in person. You know, we do sell a couple hundred RVs a year, sight unseen. In other words, people buy these things over the internet. We never meet them. They pay for them. They have them delivered to wherever they live. So we never shake their hands. We never meet them in person. And they don't see what they bought until it pulls up their driveway. And you'd be surprised how common that is. And I do it too when I buy RVs here, but I know my buyers that I get from, they know what I look for in an RV. They know I just don't buy just anything. It's got to meet our expectations. As a matter of fact, and it's funny because I also keep an ad on Craigslist for We Buy RVs from for sale by owners. And about half of the for sale by owners that bring their RVs for us to appraise, the conditions are so bad, we don't want them at any price. We don't buy projects, folks. We leave projects for the other RV dealers and for sale by owners to deal with. And it's funny because I'll see what these people try to sell and what they've been using, and I wouldn't let my dog sleep in them. I seen one the other day in my 20 plus years of RV, in the RV industry, is the worst motorhome I've ever seen. And the guy had it on Craigslist for like $25,000. And I didn't want it. If he's told me I could have it for $1,500, I wouldn't take it. It was that bad. Matter of fact, ugh. I mean, I had to go and take a shower after being inside of it. It was so bad. But anyway, folks, that's why so many people like buying from dealers over for sale by owners. Because for sale by owners, they get tired or something, they let it sit in their yard for 2 years before they decide to do anything with it, let it deteriorate. They won't maintain it like you're supposed to. At least a dealer, a dealer was going to check them out, make sure everything works, which you don't get that from for sale by owner. And a dealer picks and chooses what they buy to resell. At least we do anyway. I know some dealers don't. In fact, some of those for sale by owners I was telling you about, I'll see on Craigslist several days later at one of our competitors' lot for sale. Just shake my head. That's why people come here to buy, and that's why we've been here for 50 years, folks. We sell, last year we sold almost 600 units. This year we're definitely going to break 600, at least we hope to. We sell a lot of RVs here, folks, because we keep our prices fair, and we try to carry only the best used RVs. And again, folks, I'm not saying they're new, but let me put it to you this way. If you looked at 100 2002 35R Southwinds, this would be in the top 10 as far as condition, and definitely be in the top 10 as far as the low price. But anyway, folks, give us a call, 706-965-7929, evenings and Sundays, 423-605-6747. That second number, of course, is after hours only. If you want to talk to a salesperson, now he usually shuts his phone off at 9 o'clock every night Eastern time. So if it's after that time, you may want to leave a message, or you may want to call the office number, which is 706-965-7929. That number is answered 24/7. We have an answering service that picks it up after hours that can give you basic information. And of course, they will take your information to send to us to call you back on the next business day. A lot better than voicemail, folks. You can email us at sales@parkwayrvcenter.com. parkwayrvcenter.com, of course. You can apply for financing. We go through the same nationwide lenders the big dealers go through, but without the dealer interest rate markup. Other dealers mark their interest rates up 2 or 3% over what the bank approves you for, because as you all know, these RV dealers don't do nothing without profit involved. You buy a warranty from an RV dealer, they got it marked up 5 times dealer cost. You buy gap insurance from an RV dealer, it's marked up 5 times over dealer cost. You go through a dealership's finance department, they mark the interest rate up 2 or 3% over what the bank approves you for. The banks let them keep the difference, and that costs you thousands of dollars in higher RV payments over the life of an RV loan. We don't do that, folks. When we get you a quote and an interest rate, that's what the bank approves you for. We don't mark it up one bit. We offer financing as a courtesy to our buyers, not as a way to make money. That's why so many people, when you sit down in that finance office, they start pulling out these different services and try to talk you into buying this, buying that, upselling you like crazy, because all that stuff is marked up 4 or 5 times over what you can buy it for yourself. If you do some research online, especially like gap insurance, and they offer you these Xylon treatments and interior, exterior protection packages and all that junk that you don't need, folks. It costs you so much money that it's ridiculous. 2002 model, folks, it's, we're going to get you the lowest rate we can. We're more than happy to work with your own bank or credit union if you need to secure financing through them. Keep in mind, folks, all of our nationwide lenders do require 10% down. Doesn't matter if you've got the best credit in the United States of America, folks. If you don't have 10% down, it's declined automatically. That's all the nationwide lenders' requirements. They want you to have some kind of investment in it. And it can be cash or trade equity. Anyway, folks, feel free to give us a call. Like I said, we put our experience to work for you. Let us save you some money. See you a nice RV. And even if this one isn't for you, folks, I've probably got something that is you. I mean, I've got diesels, I've got gas burners, I've got a huge selection. I've got stuff that's not even posted online yet, so call us at 706-965-7929. Tell the salesperson what you're looking for. Give them your information. They'll hit the lot for you, tell you what we got, and if it's something you're interested in, come down and take a look. You want to fly in? We have buyers that fly in every week to buy RVs from us. That's no problem. We'll pick you up from Chattanooga, Tennessee Airport during business hours for free. Come out, pick you an RV out, and we'll make it easy and simple. You know, if you want to take it home with you that day and take the option B price, or leave it with us and we'll have it checked out ready to go for you very shortly, and you can come back and pick it up. Sometimes we can get them done so quick that you can get a hotel room for 2 or 3 nights and not even have to fly back home. Come back and get your RV. Of course, that's depending on what the current load time is in the shop, because we check them out in the order that they're sold. That's why I always tell people to call ahead, do your homework before you decide you want to buy, and get all the information. If you're interested in this motorhome, want to know anything about it, give us a call. We'll be happy to answer any questions that we can. We'll be happy to send you a link to a factory brochure, and you read that brochure, you'll know more about it than we do. No commission salespeople, no games, gimmicks, trouble, or drama. 4 RV salespeople selling almost 600 units a year, folks. They don't have time for any of that stuff, even more than you do. If we take trade-ins and more, nationwide delivery is also available. Give us a call, drop us an email, come visit us here in beautiful Ringgold, Georgia, and look forward to seeing you soon. Thanks for watching.